Alrighty, YouTube. How's it going? We're back with some more Wayward. Now, in this episode... Oh, it's dark. In this episode, we're going to start off with a setup I already have. I didn't actually realize it was this dark. My bad. Let's go ahead and sleep then. Just to regain some of our health. And to hopefully get the night to go away. But I've actually gotten quite far in this world. Even though I only have 2 chests. Is it loud? Really? There's only 50 and... Okay. Whatever, it can be loud. This is what I have as far as equipment. Today we're actually going to go and hunt. Just something I've been wanting to do for a long time now. These are just wrought iron things. I have not been able to make the smooth iron. Gather. Let's go ahead and drink that actually. Get us back to full. And hopefully get back to the fire before it goes out so that we can actually set this up to go again. I need some sticks. At least 1 stick, thank you. Okay. So, we can make this, we can ignite, and... Oh, fuel. Right, of course. Where's a tree? That's... no. A tree that will give logs. I think I went the wrong way. It's been a few days since I've actually played this world. So, forgive me if I don't exactly know where everything is right off the bat. Crap. I was setting this area up to have another enclosure. Oh, and that went out. Okay. Sorry if it's dark for you guys. There we go. I suppose we can look at some of my skills before we go in. Let's see. Throwing. Isn't that good? Tactics is alright. 38%. Parrying is 15%. That's actually higher than I thought it would be. Ranged craft. Fetching and ranged craft. Yeah. I also have some arrows here, but I don't have a bow yet. That's right, I don't have a bow. I forget how you make a bow. Like a good bow? Like the composite bow? 2 wooden poles, 2 sinew, 1 glue, and 1 water. Got it. Not going to be making that right now. But let's go ahead and there's no room left in that. I suppose we can throw some things over here that we don't need at the moment. You can keep those on us. I have a secondary axe. This one is exceptional. That I will keep on us because I can, I suppose. Okay. Now to get geared up in all this stuff. And we're overweight. Of course we're overweight. You go ahead and equip that to held. Equip that. Those were boots. Why do we have 2 pairs of boots? Wrought iron boots? Huh. Interesting. Now we're not overweight anymore. And why do I have 2 shields? That's weird. And we're gonna put this in number 3. And this in held. The only thing we're missing now is a belt. Which, you know, whatever. We can go ahead and eat some of this stuff, I suppose, as well. I do have a whole bunch of flowers and stuff growing over here. And thistles. But we're gonna go into this cave here and fight some stuff. Hopefully we don't die. Actually, I should get a torch. Don't I have a torch? I think I have a torch. I'm not mistaken. Yes. And can I ignite that? Yes, I can. Okay. No, unfortunately, in order to get the light source, you have to be holding it. Which, you know, is okay, I suppose. And I haven't explored this cave, really. I haven't run into monsters yet. Some stone. Okay, these guys. This guy right here. Let's see, can we drop? Let's unequip. Drop. Okay. So, oh, it's not lit anymore? That's stupid. Well, hopefully you guys can see this. This guy's known as a living rock, and he actually gives off some pretty cool stuff if you can kill him. Or he used to. Weird. Maybe you have to... There we go. You have to cut him up, or carve. Use the carve command. Oh, I'm carrying too much weight. Why am I carrying too much weight? Seriously, still? Alright. How am I... Yeah, I'm not carrying too much weight. Okay, good. Exit's down here. We're gonna try and go light up our torch again. Ignite, thank you. And we've lost our sword, which is unfortunate. But we got some limestone and some talc and some iron from that one boss. I've defeated another one, as you can see here. I don't think these will go in this chest. Oh, they will! Interesting. I wonder if there's a inventory cap for chests. But fighting now might actually not be that smart of an idea. Mostly because it's not that smart of an idea. Damn. Alright, let's go get some more wood to actually get a proper fire going. And then we'll try and actually sleep the rest of the night away. Let's see, can't I ignite? Start fire. There we go. Okay, rest. And yes, I know this is using up the torch, it's fine. Although our water is done, and we do need to drink again. And there goes our torch. And it's daytime, good. Awesome. And actually, I need to eat. Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, these things are actually used... You can eat the thistle seeds, I believe, but you can't eat the dandelions. They spread on their own, and I think these are, like, done with their growth cycle thing, and I just trampled one on accident. But they can both be mixed with water to make, like, medicine. And I don't think you get as much, if any, thirst regain from medicine, but it heals you really well. I have no clue what those are. Actually, hold on, let's try and dig that. It's just rock. So, as far as I can tell, that thing is evil, but also the game has been slowly... I've been slowly getting better at the game. Actually, let's see here. Carve. If we eat this, we get some water back. Awesome. Sauce. I think this is a fire pit that I left. Here's some more things that I can get water from and food, which is awesome. I'm still wearing my iron stuff just because we're out and about and I don't want to get insta-killed by something. Let's get some of this. Am I not using a tool? No? Okay. There we go. So we're good for a little bit on water. We can go ahead and grab this. Water, I guess. But the exploration part of this, I feel is a little restricted. I'm going into kind of my review of this game now, that I've got a proper handle on it. And I say the exploration is a bit restricted, because caves, you know, this cave is actually the same cave we were in earlier. Ooh, what's this? It's just a smooth rock. Darn. I don't want you. Both of you can kind of go away. But, yeah, the caves are cool, but there needs to be an easier way to explore them, and there needs to be an easier way to light things up. And maybe I just haven't found it yet, because I'm actually not all the way through. Like, I haven't explored every single option the game has. The glass stuff still is a little bit iffy for me. I figured it out once, but that was just once, and that's a harpy. Great. So now I'm gonna try and get back home. No, turn right. There we go. She's still after me. The problem is, you don't have a lot of stuff you can carry. Sure, your, like, strength or whatever can go up, and you can carry more, but once you start getting enough stuff that you have chests, it quickly becomes an issue of where your stuff is. And Minecraft's kind of the same way, right? In the fact that there's not a whole lot of, well, there is a lot of exploration in Minecraft, but it seems like Minecraft kind of designed itself around the exploration, if you will. A little bit more than this game, at least has so far. The guy might change it. This is all speculation. I do not have the proper stuff to make this. Do I? That's not the one I wanted. Is there sticks in this? There are. Awesome. So, I don't know why. No. I'll add that there. Oh, I already started it. Seriously? Thank you. But this one is much, much more restrictive because you have basically a series of islands, and some of them are huge, like this one's pretty huge, and I'm gonna run away from the spider, because I just realized I don't have a weapon, other than my axe. And there's not really... I mean, the hammer is not bad, but this is way better, but it's because it's legendary. The game just feels a little bit restricted as far as exploration goes, and I think the intent is to have it very explorer-friendly. There seems to be a whole lot of prep to go out and do something. Like you saw, we were going out to hunt in a cave. I ended up killing one thing before I was overloaded so much that I had to come back. And even if I hadn't have been overloaded weight-wise, I would have run out of thirst and hunger fairly quickly. I mean, that's fine when you're first starting out, but there seems to need to be a way to make that... I mean, you should be able to have a whole bunch of food and a whole bunch of water in your inventory, as well as other things. And I mean, I know I can make some water skins if I really needed to, but And actually, I was planning on doing that, setting up more stills and everything. This guy just won't go away. You know what, let's try and take this guy out, okay? So we need a shield, we can get a good helmet. There we go. I don't know why you came off. Okay. So, we're gonna try and kill this thing. Well, we hit him for 7, and our tactics skill increased. 7, 7, 7, 7, and we've killed him. Nice. Ooh, we got a water skin, and we got a message in a bottle. Okay. Let's try and carve him up. What is this? Raw fish steak. Okay. Fair enough. All very nice things. Hopefully it does... well, actually, let's go ahead and cook that before this fire goes out. Can eat one? Sure. So we got a water skin, and we got a glass bottle... No, we got a message in a bottle that apparently turns to paper. Did I leave? There's no water in the still. So now I have 3 ways to collect water. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get 1 seawater, go back and put it in the still. Going to get in here, gather water, gather water, and gather water. I'm gonna run away from this harpy because we need some sticks. And there's another harpy. Run away from the harpy, please. Man. This is another problem, is after like the first night, there's way too many monsters to just be hanging out outside. Okay, stick. Thank you. And actually, harpies aren't that good as far as their loot. It's fairly meh as far as loot goes. Okay. And I forgot I need a log as well. Why? Thank you. Okay. And I didn't mean to take that. Set down. Like I said, I was kind of expanding my defenses. And we can go ahead and start fire there. Awesome. So now I have 3 things of water. And reserve water, which is awesome. But like I said, I would have to have made a whole lot of effort. Or kill something, like I did, to get to the point where water is kind of just a formality. And once it's a formality, it becomes a hassle. Like, really a hassle. And these are what the living rock things look like, if you couldn't see them in the dark. Oh, it's a trapdoor spider. Which is cool. I did not mean to run into you. Although, apparently, for some reason I think that picks should do more damage, but I don't think they do. I think the guy's resistant to piercing isn't... It's blunt piercing attack. Okay, so maybe he's resistant to blunt attacks. This guy is a little devil. Crap. I almost got cornered there. But if you lead, like if you have one of those guys chasing you and you run through a forest, the forest will be turned to ash by the time you get back. And it looks like I'm gonna have to go all around a couple times to get all the monsters off my back. Now I'm on fire. That's just excellent. So fire ticks happen. And come on. Thank you. Okay. So this is what you need for medicine. We can take the thistle seeds, then we can make medicine water in a glass, which I do believe gets rid of the burning sensation. And I think it healed me a little bit. And it did give me 9 thirst back, which is nice. I lost a hunger point, though. Why do I have a stone? Oh, that's my secondary stone axe. So yeah. It's both really annoying and I guess necessary to have all these monsters about. But I think there needs to be a way to fend off monsters, because they don't seem to be responding to light. I had another world where I had a bunch of these guys, these little torch stands, and I had them encircling my area. And it took a whole lot of effort, but I had them all lit up for a couple nights. And monsters would just walk right by my doors. They would, you know, do the thing like this guy was doing, where he just stands there outside the door. And I'm going to get this feather. And it didn't seem to do anything. And I think there needs to be a way to kind of control where things spawn. I mean, I get it's supposed to be a roguelike, but there should be some realism with how difficult it is. Yeah. But overall, it is a really good game. And if I were to touch on all the good points, we would be here for another hour or so. But it's pretty in-depth. It's got all the skill trees. Well, they're not really trees. Skill points. Well sorted. There's a whole myriad of... If we look at... Yeah, there's iron greaves. Let's see, let's look for the pick. There's a wrought iron pick and an iron pickaxe. And there's only one bit of difference in the damage, but yeah. There's probably a huge difference in durability, and we could potentially do this. I would need an iron ingot, talcum powder, which I can get, sand cast flask, which I have one of, and tongs, which I also have one of. So, iron ingot. I'm not sure. Let's go iron again. Is this the... No, that's wrought iron. How do you make the ingots? I don't know how to make the ingots then. Unless it's here and I'm just not seeing it. Because there might be a few steps that I have to take in making the ingot that would prevent us from making that. Maybe I just don't have the recipe access yet, which would be weird, because I have this recipe access. An iron ingot. Nothing comes up. I guess I don't have access to the recipe yet. Some recipes just show up, I've found. And some of them you find in, like, the message in a bottle kind of things. It's... Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit haphazard. I think that needs to be refined a little bit, or it needs to be better explained, because it seems like sometimes, like, the not wrought iron stuff, the regular iron stuff, just suddenly appeared, and I was like, oh, there's another tier of iron stuff, because I made all this, and then looked over to try and make boots or something, and I was like, why isn't this showing up? I have everything for them. And it was the other iron stuff, which is, you know, unfortunate, but it's not a terrible thing. There also seems to be some lack of usefulness for some items. Some items just are almost completely worthless. I mean, no, every item has a thing it can do, but like leaves, pretty much all you can do with the leaves, and I think you can make a leaf roll bed with if you get enough leaves, but pretty much all you can do is use them to stoke fires, and they stoke fires really, really slowly. Like a log will turn an almost dead fire into a healthy fire, but it takes like 20 leaves to just go up from an almost dead fire to an average fire. It's, yeah, kind of insane. And I mean, I get where they're coming from because leaves just burn up, you know, in the flash of an eye, but your inventory will fill up with leaves quite quickly. Quite quickly indeed. Seems like there was something else I wanted to say. Let's get rid of this shell. Oh, jeez. Okay, no. Gonna die. I don't have the stuff to make a tourniquet either. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. Yeah. I'll have to fight my way out of here if I want to leave again. Might be able to... No, I can't. I was looking for string. I don't think I have any over here. I have some in this pile down here that I left out. Are these things... Well, they do have some. I also think that the durability system is a little bit off. Just because you can still have items in your inventory that have 0 durability. Which kind of bugs me, because I'll have something in my inventory, and it'll be red, but you won't be able to use it to craft anything. Just about the only thing you can do is throw it at something. So. Yeah. I guess I'll leave my critique of Wayward at that. It is a really good game. I've been playing it... I haven't played it for a couple days, but before that I was playing it just about every day for about 30 minutes. You know, enough for a solid match. This setup probably took me a little bit over 30 minutes to get to. I did have to go mining for all this iron. It wasn't around. When we circled the whole island, when I went up, that's where I had to find it. In the sand, stone stuff that's above us. As you can see on the minimap over here. But yeah, so if you put in an effort, which, you know, with most roguelikes is necessary, you can actually get a pretty decent setup in this game. But, you know, I'm here with, you know, let's take care of this guy, okay? Let's get all the good stuff, right? Let's go ahead and take that, make some of that, drink some of that. For some reason it's healing less than I remember it. And this guy probably won't do that much damage to me. Am I really failing to do damage? Okay, let's kill this thing then. For some reason the slime seems to be harder to deal damage to. Oh, I got a shield and another message in a bottle. Okay. Darn it! I wonder if there's a way to open them so that they don't have a chance of doing that. Because it seems to happen a lot. And I'm overweight. Of course I am. I don't really want this right now, so we can dispatch of those. Get rid of the leaves. And of course this guy's here. Why wouldn't he be here? I guess I can leave it at that. It's kind of a shorter episode, a little bit uneventful. We did go hunting, but like I said, mostly was hunting to prove a point that there needs to be more freedom. I'm, like, locked in this area, right? Well, right now I'm locked in this area because of these two guys. but I'm locked to this whole region of the map because this is where all my stuff is. I think you need an easier way to carry stuff. You can make bags that reduce the weight of things that are in them, but they don't reduce it significantly enough to have an impact. This character I don't think has a backpack, but I had a character that had like a bag on his belt, a backpack, and then another bag that I found in my inventory. And I mean, I might be able to carry all my armor with, you know, some rocks. But it wasn't enough rocks to really build anything out of. I certainly couldn't have a whole lot of food with me, or a whole lot of tools. It was just kind of a pain. Plus then you have to deal with flipping through all the inventories. Like this is a container, you know, but this one's specifically for arrows. And you'd have to open the container, and you can have multiple open at once, but as soon as you moved, all the containers would close. And so if you just wanted to like move over one space to drop something else somewhere else, it would be a hassle. And so yeah, I think there are still a few kinks. It's rough around the edges, but it's a solid game. And it's in 1.8. It's beta still. Keep that in mind. It is still beta. So it has as much room as it wants to really grow. The game, that is. Or this jelly slime thing here. He can probably grow a little bit, too. I don't like these things. They're weird. Usually slimes in games I think are kind of cool, but this guy's just weird. Anyway, I've been Remi. This has been my Wayward critique on Remi's Roguelike Rampage. I do that every once in a while. I guess that's it. See you guys next time. Peace out.